Hi guys, welcome to Rootstem Gaming, and this is going to be the first battle for a tree campaign that we're going to be running across the channel. So it's going to be called the Nebirus Campaign. You may have already seen the trailer. If not, go and look at it. It looks funky. Yay! Basically, we're going to be doing a bunch of narrative, some match play, but a bunch of narrative campaign games, all linked together between the Death Watch and the Aeldari. Yay! We're going to be using quite a lot of different rules. We're going to be using some rules from Chapter Approved 2018 for characters. We're going to be using some missions from both Chapter Approved 2017, 2018, both Vigilus books, and some made up missions as well, or missions that were very old missions that I've kind of rehashed for the modern era. This is one. This is a mission that used to be in the original Escalation book when the Super Heavies first started coming out for all different factions, way back I believe in 6th edition. This particular game is going to pit one Knight Castellan, versus 1700 points worth of Eldar. Now, just so everybody knows what's happening, it's going to be you roll to start with. All of this is going to be in a PDF which you're going to be able to download from my website once I get it correct, because I've just noticed that I've missed some rules from the PDF that I've originally printed for myself and Luke. So I'll change that. I'll make sure that it's alright. But we've got, it's either Dawn of War or Hammer and Anvil. Luke's rolled, he's got Hammer and Anvil, so he'll be putting down his Knight first. He's going to be playing with Knights. Before that happens, he puts down an objective marker. This objective marker is going to be what's called a repair bot, or basically we're just going to be using a tech priest, which is right over there. If at the beginning of Luke's turn he is within 6 inch of the repair bot, he will recover 2d3 wounds on his Knight. So his Knight, he's going to need it. We're both limited to 3 command points maximum, no more, no less. And the Knight Castellan can use rotate iron shields for 1 command point. Now, the actual objective of this game is for the Eldar to annihilate the Knight. So the Knight is doing a rear guard all by its lonesome. Every time Luke kills an Eldar unit, we roll a dice for it unless it's a troop's choice. HQs can't be recycled, but basically we're going to be recycling units. So if he kills a tank on a 4+, the tank comes back. If he kills a troop's choice, the troop's choice will automatically come back. They will come back 6 inch from the the Eldar's table edge. Hammer and Anvil is going to benefit him quite a lot, because of course he's going to be able to put whatever units he destroys, my other unit's going to have to be way back on the opposite side of the table. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be the beginning of the campaign. If I win as the Eldar, nothing really happens. The idea is I'm supposed to win. If Luke wins in the next game, which is called Orbital Strike, which we'll be doing soon, which is a Planic Strike game, he will get an extra 10 power level to his forces. So he gets additional forces if he manages to succeed. But to succeed, he must still be alive by the end of turn 7. If, for whatever reason, he is destroyed in turn 6, the game is a draw. And if I kill him at any other turn, then I win. It is a bit one-sided, you may find, but I'll be honest, we've played this a few times, because like I say, it's a redo of an escalation, and yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. Right, let's show you. We already know what Luke's going to be having, we'll just show you what he's got. Right, so this is Luke's unit. One man. Hey! Just a standard regular loadout, I'm guessing?
Pretty regular. Most people run it with twin siege breakers, which is what I'm doing. You can have 4 missiles, but I think the switch siege breakers will have
a lot of melter guns, which are normally quite useful, but I'm guessing in this particular game you might be hiding.
I'm going to stay as far away as possible from everything you've got. Make use of the volcano cannon.
Make use of range weapons. And maybe not kill yourself with too much overcharging plasma.
Not going to do that.
You're not going to overcharge it.
Well, I've got 7 turns to go.
He's got 7 turns to go. 28 wounds, is it?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Was a bit more. I don't know, is it 24, 28?
Yeah,
4 up invulnerable save.
I believe they changed it to 5 up.
Did they?
Oh, yeah, dear. And you can use rotate to get it to 4, and 4 is now the maximum
that you can have.
Knights, yeah.
But as we've mentioned, if he uses rotate iron shields on this, it's normally 3 command points. In this game, it's 1. So he is going to be able to use Rotate Iron Shield if he's still got command points left for a couple of turns. Right, let's get some Eldar out. Right, and this is the 1,700 points worth of Eldar I will be taking. Doesn't really matter about the formations because we're on 3 command points and that's it. So I've got an old school Autark, custom made, with warp jump generator. Ooh. Yeah, be honest with you, he's not going to be jumping about much. It's just that he's the cheapest version of an Autark and I need some reroll hit rolls of 1s with some heavy weapons. So, and then we've got another Autark Skyrunner. He's got a laser lance and shuriken catapults. And then the other HQ is a Farseer with shuriken catapults and a spirit and a witch spear. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Singing spear. Thank you. Right. He's basically he's going to have guide and he's going to have, I believe, executioner just to try and put some mortal wounds onto yourself.
No,
but
you don't need it.
But if the character dies, I can't bring him back, so I'm going to have to be very careful. Unit of 6 Elder jet bikes. I'm not using Skyrunners, that's just a load of rubbish. Elder jet bikes, 5 with cannons, 1 with twin shuriken catapult. I've mainly taken these just to try and harry him because I know that he might try and hide, and if I do get a 6 to wound, it's a massive minus.
Yeah.
So even though I might need 6s to wound on a lot of the actual dice, if I do, it's probably a guarantee I'm going to shave up a couple of wounds. 3 units of rangers, sniper rifles, cause mortal wounds on a 6, bypass them lovely shields. I have to whittle them down as best I possibly can. Unit of fire dragons, 6 of. Fire dragons are quite deadly if they get in there, especially with their if they get in there. That's the whole point of the game. I mean, units do get recycled, but it's if they manage to actually come on, if they manage to turn up. I have taken a Wave Serpent transport, so if a Wave Serpent gets destroyed and any of these units get destroyed, I might be able to come back on with that unit. But remember, any unit destroyed only comes back on a 4+. 3 fire prisms. Now, apologies for the really, really old painted one. That is ancient. I've had that for a long time. That one's one of my newer ones. This one, unfortunately, I bought second hand and I've not had time to repaint yet. So I will get round to it and I'll probably do a painting video on it when I do it. I'll probably not take the crystals off. I'll probably do the crystals special. And then a Nightwing, because I like the old school fighters. Not particularly bothered about the ones in the Codex myself, but I do like the look of the old ones, especially when I used to have like a bazillion of them in Epic flying across the battlefield. Hopefully they will get a release in Aeronautica Imperialis, because I think that'll be awesome if they do. Yeah, if they do release the Nightwings. Right, so we'll set up, get the game underway. Right, we are down. We've got Eldar. Some flyers and characters over there. The Rangers have gone forward because they've only got a range of 36. And then we've got this lad here. The objective, which is the Tech Priest, can't be shot at. So effectively he's very successfully hiding using servo skulls and other bots to try and keep this man alive as much as possible. So, there's no warlord traits, no relics, just the special abilities. Now, I'm going to see if I can go first. So it's, the knight will have the first turn, regardless. I don't seize the initiative, but it does mean I will be going last in certain turns. So, right, let's get on to the knight turn 1. Right, so the end of the House Raven movement phase. He's moved nowhere. Nope. Stayed still.
Might be obscured there from some
yeah,
stuff.
hopefully. Yeah, getting an extra point of cover. Yeah. Right, so what are you trying to lay waste to first then, sir?
The nearest fire prism.
Yeah, the old school one.
The old school one's going to get a volcano lance and the plasma decimator thrown into it.
Right, so both weapons are going to go into that one.
Yeah. Siegebreaker cannon into that squad.
Is it this one here?
Yeah.
Right.
Siegebreaker's cannon into that squad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put 1 missile into the flyer.
Into the flyer. Now, it is -1 to hit the flyer and it is -1 to hit both the squads of rangers. Because they're just -1 to hit regardless. Yeah. Right, which weapon are you going to fire with first, sir?
Well, we'll try the big one, eh?
The volcano
lance, which is a D6.
Yep. So
D6 shots.
Oh,
the big 6!
I may be losing a fire prism.
The big 6.
Maybe losing a fire prism here.
Maybe.
You need freeze to hit, don't you?
Yeah, BS3. So only one miss.
Strength?
Ridiculous. Strength 14.
Strength 14.
Yeah.
Toughness is 7, so you're going to need 2s.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, 2 1s there. Right, so 3 of them have gone in.
Yep.
What's the minus?
5.
So I'm not going to get a cover save. So how much damage does it do?
3d3 per hit.
Right,
So
okay.
I've got
so
3 times 3d3.
Now, people watching my channel, these are D3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go, sir. So the first set of 3d3 is 6.
6.
6 damage so far. Do you have spirit stones?
Second one.
Is another 6.
6. Yeah, for averages.
Yeah. And another 6! Oh, Christ. That is a lot, and I mean a lot, of ignoring stuff. Right, so 18. Here we go. 18 dice of spirit stones. And I didn't get 1 6.
That's cocked.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The rest of them are not a 6. Do I explode? No. So the Volcano Lance, plus his plasma, because he did declare against the same target.
That leaves another crater.
So, yep, it just annihilates that fire prism on the first turn of the game. I should be able to get that back at the beginning of my turn on a 4+. So, which cannon next, sir?
We'll do the missile next.
Missile against the flyer.
It's a heavy one, so I need a 4.
Yep.
So
it's a hit. What's strength?
It's strength 10.
So it's going to be freeze, because it's
Freeze.
6.
Oh.
And do you want to use a command point already?
I need to save the
You need to save
shields.
those shields. Right.
So down to 1 missile left.
Down to 1 missile left. And then he's got his other guns. Right, so the cannon's firing 2d3 shots into these. We're using the d3 dice again.
2d3.
Is 4.
So, on freeze.
Yep. At 4s, because it's -1 to hit ranges.
Yep, so there's 2.
So 2 of them. Strength.
I think, yeah, it's 7.
7, so it's 2s to wound. And the minus, sir.
A minus is -1.
-1. Do you ignore cover?
No.
Don't know why you're rolling.
Oh.
So it's normally 5 plus 2 for rangers. So they're on freeze -1. I'm going to need 4s. So I saved 1 ranger and 1 died. The one that's leaning forward, you're going to go because you're slightly broken, and I really do need to repaint you. So into the second squad, rinse, repeat.
Oh,
6, 7, 8 shots there.
I got shots on 4s.
That's all right. That
not
got
bad.
5.
Not bad.
Needing what was strength again? 7.
7,
Needing
yeah.
2s.
Okay, all wound.
All
yep.
wounded.
Yep.
5 wounded. Again, I need 4s to save because I'm in cover, and it's a -1. I only lose another 1.
Not bad.
That, yeah, pop. That was quite interesting.
That's it.
Are you done? Are you done, sir? Right, okay. So far, I've managed to take out a fire prism and 2 rangers. So, the fire prism does not come back onto the field this turn.
You
So
get to roll every turn.
I roll it every turn, yeah.
No.
Basically, we just roll it every turn for whatever units you've previously destroyed. And if I get a 4 up, it comes back onto the field. Right, let's crack on. So movement-wise, everybody's turbo boosted up. I'm Eldar, so I'm not having no minuses or disadvantages for it. This Wave Serpent moved up, mainly to be closer to this Autark. That Wave Serpent stood still. These guys have moved forward. They've not used the turbo. I'm going to try and hit it with some Bright Lancers if I can. Guaranteed that at the beginning of this turn, he's going to spend a command point for rotate iron shields. Yes?
We'll see. I have to declare.
I
declare it when I get shot at.
That's true. And it's going to be that unit targeting you with Twin Bright Lance. So, and I don't think the Shuriken's in range, but yeah, Twin Bright Lance. Do you wish? And I put guide on that as well. I've done the psychic phase already. There's nothing in range for smiting, so I've just put guide on that unit. Do you wish to rotate iron shields?
I do.
Yeah. Right, so 2 Bright Lancers, needing 4s, re-rolling fails, but if it was a 3 I wouldn't re-roll it. 2 hits. Toughness.
8.
8. I'm going to need 4s. So 2 wounds to start off with. You're going to need your invuln save. It's a minus of 4.
4s. Oof,
1
goes through.
1 goes through. D6 damage for 3. So because we've not got a lot of command points, whatever damage I'm going to be doing is going to be quite important. How many wounds does he have in total? 28?
28, yes.
No problem.
23.
Right. Going to go with the Nightwing now. Shuriken cannons and twin Bright Lancers into the same model. So I've done the Shuriken cannons. They bounced off. 2 Bright Lancers. 2 hits. 2 4s. Needing 4s again. 1's gone through. So 1 save, sir. Using your invuln save.
4. Yep.
He's bounced off. Looking good so far. He's managing to sustain some hits. Let's see what happens when some Rangers open fire. So I'm going to do that unit and that unit of Rangers. He's obscured from both. But these 2 Rangers don't have any rerolls. So it's going to be freeze.
Very good.
It's not bad at all, that. 2 misses. And then it's going to need to be 6s. Toughness is 8.
Wait.
Not 1.
Good.
I don't think I've rolled a 6 when I've needed it so far. Right, that were very anticlimactic. So the unit firing that can reroll the 1s, they've all hit. Typical.
Yeah.
And do they do any damage?
No. Oh, 1 of them.
1. So he's 1 wound, which is a 2+ save, and a mortal wound from the snipers, sir. So he's saved it, but he has lost another wound, taking him down to 24 so far. Right, so all that's gone. I've also fired all this lot as well. There was 3 that was in range. They've fired into him. Took another wound off. So he's down to 23. Still got to chew through. I thought Luke did think they were going to be like, oh, I'm going to get hammered. But yeah. I think in this game, it's one of those where I have taken certain units that can be recycled and other units that can't. But I've got my fire prisms left to fire. Spending 1 of my command points to shoot the fire prisms. Now, I'm thinking long and hard. And it might have to be the D3s. So it'll be 2 D3 shots, but it won't be because it will be stand. Do I do it for? When I do them both together, I'm going to do. See, the heavy D3 is strength 9 minus 4 and D3 damage. But the other one is heavy 1, strength 12 minus 5 and D6 damage. But I'm more likely to. Right.
Do the D3.
I'm going to do the D3. So 2 shots from that because it stood still and that moved less than half. So the light Leman Russ battle tanks, they can fire twice. So this one, the one that didn't move, that's got 4 shots in total. So I'm using the fire prism stratagem so I can reroll failed hits and failed wounds. So reroll failed hits. I got 4 hits. I'm going to swap my hand holding the camera. There we go. Strength 9. Toughness 8. I need 3s. Reroll the failed wounds. Damn it!
Good.
So far, 2, sir. Needing your invuln. 1 goes through. D3 damage for 2. So another 2 points.
21.
This one firing for another 4 shots. Needing 4s because it moves. Missed, but I can't re-roll them 2 because they count as hits at the moment. Unfortunately,
it's good for me.
No hits at all from that fire prism, which is good for Luke. So you're currently on 21 points remaining. At the start of Luke's turn, you can recover 2d3 worth of damage.
Let's see.
3 points.
So back up to 24.
Back up to 24. So he's not back up to full strength. He's not gimped in any particular way either.
No.
Right. On to turn 2. Right, that's the amazing movement. He's not moving again, he's staying still. He's putting his plasma and twin siege breakers into the bikes. He doesn't like the fact that they...
I like them.
Yeah, can chew him up a little bit. And then the volcano, plus the last remaining missile, is going to go into the wave serpent over there. So which weapon are you firing first?
I'm going to start with the missile.
I'm going to start with the missile.
So, I need a break. Oh, that missile did nothing. Did nothing.
Misses.
Right, we'll try the volcano cannon.
Volcano.
6
D6.
shots. 3.
3 shots. Needs 3s to hit.
Okay, 2 hits. It's not going to die.
Needs 2s to wound. Still only toughness 7.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, both go. Yeah, two's to wound, mate.
Yeah.
So both go through. So can't stop it, and it's dodgy D3. But is it 3D3 per shot or is it 2D3?
It's 3D3.
3D3. So the first one does. So it does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 -1 for the Wave Serpent Shield.
Yeah.
So it does 6.
And I'll do the other one.
And then the second one, that does 3, 4, 5 -1 again. That does 4. So you've not killed the Wave Serpent, sir, but you've possibly crippled it. It's going to be Spirit Stone's time, and I saved 2.
Yeah.
So he takes 8 damage. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Leaving 5 hull points left on that vehicle. Siege Breakers next, they're going into the bikes.
So I've got two D3s.
Yep.
So we've got 4.
4 and 3, so that's going to be 7 shots.
7, yeah.
Remember, those are D3s, not D6s. They've got green dice with the numbers on.
Okay, so
Ooh,
one
wow,
left.
that's pretty good.
And it's strength 7 and toughness.
Toughness is 4 on bikes, so you're going to need 3s.
3s. Ooh.
Whoa! Down to
Dear me.
2. Minus of 1.
Minus
How
of
much
1.
damage does it do?
D3.
It does D3, right. So, all of my saves, minus of 1, needing 5s.
Okay.
Didn't save any. The first one does 3, which kills a biker. The second one does 2, which kills another biker. So 2 bikers are down.
Okay.
The plasma going to fire next. Now, Luke has declared he is overcharging to try and get rid of the bikes.
2d6 shots, let's see.
2d6 shots, sir. He's got
6.
6 shots. Needing 3s to hit.
3s.
He's got no 1s.
Okay.
So he got 3 hits.
And
Because he's increased it to a toughness of 8,
Yep.
it's going to be 2s to wound.
It's minus.
It's going to smash through my armour. And I'll get
Ooh.
2 of them.
Ooh. And it's minus 3. So.
It's minus 3 because bikes are 4 up. Smash it straight through my armour. I'm down to 2 bikes left out of 6. So he's got no other shooting to do. Morale is an issue for the Wind Riders. Wind Riders' morale is 7. Ooh. That's a 5. Plus the 3 that I've, plus the 4 that I've lost. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 go. There's only 2 left. So they're off the table. Right. So at the beginning of my turn, because no troops have been killed, at the beginning of my turn, I've got 2 units to roll for. So, the Fire Prism doesn't make a return. The Wind Riders, they also don't make a return at the moment. So far, he is knocking down some forces. But, it's whether or not he's going to try and move next turn to try and get some better shots. Taking you into Eldar turn 2. Right, so, Vetspawn movement. Shimmying up. That tank, I'm just going to sort his turret out. It's actually hidden to the point where he can't see it. So I'm going to try and get one more turn before the guys get out there. These are staying still. Just going to put as much firepower as I possibly can into the damn thing. I have lost my bikes, so I've not got my chippy unit. But they did manage to run up quite close. I've got a 6 for their advance. They are within 14 inches, which would allow them to do a charge. But I'm in craters, which would be -2 to my dice rolls. Fastest tried guide on the Nightwing. Failed. So now he's going to try. I've not used my helm yet, my spirit stones or whatever it is, or runes of witnessing, warding. I'm going to now try and smite the big lad. So I've got a 6 and a 2. I'm going to use my helm to re-roll the 2, which turns it into a 10. Nearly. So just D3 wounds on him. Yay! For 1. He's cheering.
Every time we roll
He's
one,
cheering. Right, so going into the shooting phase, I'm going to start with both units of Rangers that are within 6 of the autarch, firing at him. So both units of Rangers. Rerolling the 1s. No. Again, not 1-6 on those dice rolls. 5 shots from the other Rangers. He's not moved. I can still see him. 3 hits.
I get 1 now. No.
I've got nothing. Wow, not doing as well as what I thought there. Right, so the Shuriken Cannons and the Bright Lancers from the Nightwing now into the night. Cannons have opened up, done nothing. Bounced off his armour. 2 Bright Lancers, both have hit. 1 wound.
Oh, I didn't declare.
He's not declared his rotate.
I'm not declaring rotating this turn anyway.
No, you're not. Right, okay, he's not going to do it. So he's on 5. It's fine. It's fine. So now it's down to these lads. After deciding he's not going to rotate, I've decided I'm spending a command point on these again. And he's rotating, so... Right, so what I'm going to do is try and club it together. So the first one does 3 shots, and the second one does 5 shots. So that'll be a total of 8.
Yes.
Right. Freeze. Reroll fails.
Very nice.
Sorry. Freeze. Reroll fails.
Very nice. This could
That
be a
is
problem.
8 wounds. It's thankfully for you, it's only D3 damage when it goes through.
8 4-ups. Ooh, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 has gone through. We've got 3 D3s in the hands to start with. So that's only 3 wounds. He's got off lightly there.
Yeah.
And then I've rolled 1 and every single one there. So that's only 5 wounds from the knight.
Up to 18.
Down to 18. That was terrible. Some terrible shooting in my turn there. Very lucky. Down to 18. Still at full strength. We're going to be going on to turn 3. I've still not got him. We've only got another 2 turns. Well, I've got my 3rd, 4th and 5th turn to be able to try and reduce him down. So far it's not looking good. Before you start of your turn, sir, you are within 6 of your objective. Recover some damage.
3.
Difficult.
5.
The 5 wounds I've just done on him, he's got back.
Back up to 23.
Come on, fire prisms. Your turn, sir. So he's not moving again. It took a while. He was deliberating. Oh, a couple of guys have fallen over. I'll just...
That was a walk, maybe.
They're a little bit further forward than what they are. Right. So he's putting heavy siege breakers into the banshees. His melters are actually within range. That was my fault for not considering that. They're in range of that particular flyer. And then he's putting the volcano and the plasma into this fire prism. Because last time he put his volcano cannon into that one, he didn't kill it. So he's wanting to make sure that that is dead. So what are you firing first, sir?
We'll do the siege breakers into
siege breakers into these guys.
So we'll figure it out first.
Yep.
So 4 do 3 shots. So 6.
6.
3.
9. So 9 shots. You're rolling my D3s a hell of a lot better than I'm rolling my D3s. And you've cursed them. Needing threes.
Needing 3s.
2 misses. Strength is 7.
Yep.
So you're going to need 2s.
Okay.
So you've got 5.
Yep.
Got 6 dice in my hand then.
-1.
-1 plus 1 for the cover. So I'm on 4s. Ooh, I lost 3 banshees. So the melter guns are now firing. Is it 4 shots for the melters?
Yeah, 4 shots. Assault 2 each.
So 4 shots.
3s. Yep.
But needing 4s actually, and you've hit anyway. Because I'm on a flyer, -1 to hit. The strength to my strength toughness is 6. Your strength is 8, so you're going to need 3s. Roll that one again.
Okay,
so only 2 go through. Now the Nightwing in that position does have a 5-up in run, so I'm going to be taking that. 1 goes through.
So 2d,
nope.
Roll 2d6 and pick the highest.
It's not within 6.
Oh no, it's not.
It's only within 12, so it's just a d6, and so for 5 wounds, so you do reduce it down to 7. The big guns are next. Are you doing volcano cannon first?
No, I'm going to do a plasma decimator, so it's not wasted. Are you sure? Because
it's up to you if you want to overcharge it or not. And it might be better going with volcano cannon first to see whether or not you need to overcharge.
Yeah. Go on then. D6.
Right, D6.
4.
4.
Okay.
4 shots. Yep, 3 hits. And strength 14, so you need 2s again, mate.
Okay, so
see, they've all gone through.
And it's,
And it's 3d3 damage.
Where's the D3's going? Oh,
there. In front of you. First one. 8. Bloody hell. 6.
It's 14.
And then another 6. So
20.
Against the wave serpent, it just bounces off. Against this, it does 20 points of damage.
I should use my plasma first so it didn't get wasted.
I know, but then you may have you might have chosen to overcharge. Couldn't pick up the dice there. 6 is needed.
Okay.
Not enough. I only stopped 5, which will still mean that there is 15 damage points. Yeah, that goes through, which will kill the vehicle, and the vehicle does not explode. So, 2 wave serpents now on the back of the battlefield. And then the plasma smashes into the corpse, causing that lovely crate of air. Right. So, I'm losing units. I am still whittling him down, but he managed to get back all the damage that I did to him last time, which is not looking good. So, it is now my turn.
What turn is this? Turn 2?
So,
is this turn 2 or 3?
This is turn 3, this, sir. So, I'm just going to roll 2 dice for wave serpents, because they're both kitted out the same. None of them return. Do the bikers return? The bikers do return this turn. Which they're kind of going to be a little bit ineffective at the moment, because they're going to be right back here. But, it's my turn 3. Right, so I've done my smite. They're guided. They've got out of the vehicle. Vehicle's moved up to try and do some shenanigans. That's shifting. The bikers are on. And he smoted the vehicle again for another 1 wound. God damn it. So, Rangers, I'm going to start with these 2 squads first. 10 shots. I'm going to do them together. Re-rolling the 1s. Not doing very well here. I'm looking for 6s.
And again.
Still, not one of them. I don't know how many times I've rolled those 2 together. Those guys. 3 hits. I've rolled 6s to wound there, but sorry, 6s to hit.
Yeah, you got 1.
I got 1. So 1 armor saver 2 plus because you're in cover. Which he does, but he does take it down another wound. Oh dear. Right. 21. Wave Serpent's going to have a go now. Right, so we did skip ahead. I fired all those weapons, didn't either hit or do anything. Just fired the shuriken from there and got 4 6s. Now, Luke did declare that he's rotating iron shields using his last command point at the beginning of the turn. So that is now going to be against his iron shields.
4 ups.
So it's going to be 4 ups.
Oh, 2 go through. Oh, 3 go through.
3 go through. So 3 wounds has gone through, knocking him down to 18 now. So basically putting him back to where he started end of my last turn. 2 bright lancers. Now, there you go. There's karma for you. My 2 bright lancers, which have hit all game, have now missed. So, right. I've just come into Wave Serpent. Not the Wave Serpent, the Farseer. So, he's put a wound on him with a shuriken. I'm throwing the spear. Needing 2s. Needing 2s. And it's just going to be a straightforward armour roll, because there's no minus on the Spirit Seer. On the Singing Spear.
Yep.
You're fine. He's panicking now, is Luke a little bit here.
Things in close range.
It is. Things are in close range, but I've only reduced him down to 18, which is where he was before.
17 with the Farseers.
17, sorry, with the Farseers. So I've knocked him down a little bit. But it's now time for the Fire Dragons. So there is 6 in the squad. 1 is a X-Shark, which is within 9 because he's got a fire pipe, which is why I'm rolling separately for him. 3s to hit. Reroll. That was for guide. I now need 4s to wound. Damn it. Only 2. If I would have got any 1s, I could have re-rolled them for the tank hunting ability. Just roll that one again then, sir. So 1's gone through so far. Nope. 2's gone through. I'm not within 6s. So it's just 2d6 worth of damage. Ooh. 5, 6, 7, 8 this time.
It's down to 9.
It's down to 9. But you double your remaining wounds, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. Which one are you again?
Raven. I can move without penalty. No, I've moved all game.
Now you've not moved all game, yes. So he's done it. He's really used his benefit. Right, so the last Fire Prism, I am not spending my last command point on the Fire Prism stratagem because the other 2 are dead. There's no point. 2d3 shots for standing still. That's 5 shots. Needing 3s. Rerolling the 1s for being within 6 of the autark. So I still didn't get the extra hit. But I've got 5 hits. Needing 3s to wound. Now that reroll would have come in very handy there. Only 1, sir. It's on your wave. It's on your rotated shieldy save, yes, which he does bounce off.
Thank God.
There's been a lot of failed on your half there. So we're getting to turn 4 with 9 wounds remaining, but we've got a charge coming. Right, the Banshees have got in, the X-Shark has an Executioner, the rest of them have just got power swords. So freeze to hit. Not what I'm looking for, X-Shark, not what I'm looking for. That was terrible. In fact, I think more than half failed to hit there. Dice rolls for me is amazing. Although everyone says I should change my dice. It's these dice, if I'm not playing on camera, and Luke can testify to this.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. Right, needing 6s. So I got 1. Now that 6 is from the Executioner. So that's -3 and D3 damage. So you still do have a save, sir.
6.
Yes, here we go. No, D3. I won again! For God's sake!
I'm going to stamp on you now.
Right, so he's down to 8. He's going to stamp back. It is a -1 to hit the squad, because the Howling Banshees have the War Shark while the X-Shark is still alive.
What is it, a -1?
It's a -1, yes.
I'm going to be on 6s then.
No, you're on 8, so you're on 5s.
Yeah, but you're -1.
And you need, so you need 6s to hit. So he's going to be attacking, he's going to be stomping, he's going to need 6s. So the 12 stomping attacks, he is going to need 6s because his weapon skill is 5 and it's -1 to hit the squad.
2.
He gets 2. Not as much as what he thought there. Castellan is not that fantastic when it comes to combat.
Strength
after
8.
it's been hurt. Yep. 1 wound.
1.
And what's the minus? I think it's -2, isn't it, first stat?
I think so, yeah.
So I'm going to need a 6. Nope. So I do lose a Banshee. So down to 8 wounds. How many wounds is he going to get back before?
6.
Oh,
The big 6.
he got the maximum. All that damage I've just done has been for
6.
nothing.
Yeah, so he's back up to 14.
14 wounds. It
It's not top
doesn't
bracket.
bring it back into the top bracket, so it's still middle profile. But still, that is big. Since it took me all that damage to bring you down to 14.
Yeah.
Right, so we're now going to be going into the Knights. Turn 4. This Lord is doing a very good thing of standing up. So the unit has fallen back out of combat. He's going to put his melters and plasmas into the fire dragons. He's putting his siegebreaker cannons into the fire dragons, and he's going to put his volcano into the last remaining wave serpent. What you find with first, sir?
Let's do the volcano first. Let's get the D6
Volcano
shots.
going. 5 shots. Needing 4s. Only 2 hits.
Only 2.
Needs 2s though.
Yep.
And they're both wound. That's the problem with this thing. Its strength is immense.
3d3. A 9. And the last 2. 4. It's not enough, is it? No, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it would be. 9,
14.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need at least 2 6s to survive. Now, you've just seen the rolls there, by the way, on the D3s. We're using exactly the same D3s, and I'm rolling nothing but 1s. This proves that the dice gods and luck are a thing. Because it's exactly the same dice. They are not weighted one way or the other. Right, needing 6s to save. 1,
You got 4?
2, 3, 4.
Your last bracket though.
So that will be 5, 10 wounds, knocking me down to 2 remaining. So plasma going into the Banshees. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed the pattern here? He's fired his volcano cannon at that, singular, no over support, didn't kill it. Fired his volcano cannon at this, singular, no over support, didn't kill it. When he accompanies his plasma with it, he doesn't even have to roll for his plasma.
Every time.
Every
single
time. Right. Plasma, are you overcharging? I don't think there's no need.
2d6.
Going into the Banshees.
10.
10 shots into the Banshees. That's not looking good for me.
Pause. Okay.
2s to wound.
2s. Okay, only 1 miss.
I think they're dead.
6.
I didn't check that, but...
Yeah, -3.
-3, I think they're on 4 up. Yeah, the Banshees are dead. Siegebreakers now going into the other fire dragon unit.
Let's see what do we get. We get
5
and 5. 10.
5, 10. 10 shots. Okay. See, he rolls good on those, I don't.
10.
Wow. That's actually only 3 hits. 4 hits there.
Yep.
Not as what Luke was actually wanting there, I don't think.
Particularly. Okay.
They're all wounded. It's -1. I'm on a 3 up save. I'm not in cover though because of my movement. So I'll lose 2. It's not too bad. Right, that's the end of his shooting. No morale to take on them because of leadership 9 for being biel-tan. So, there's a wave serpent there. There's fire dragons. There's that. This thing can still just see. Do I get my fire prisms back on? One of them returns to the field. Is it going to be in range? You have moved a little bit. Am I going to be in range to be able to hit you? Will I be using my last command point? Banshees, do you return? Yes, they do. But I don't think... It is turn 4. I'm not sure though, because the first bit is a 6-inch deployment zone, and then it's 5s. It's going to be afterwards. That's going to be a pain. Right, let's crack on with my turn. Right, movement all around. Learnt from my last time round. Don't get within 12 with the flyer. Stay out of the way. Farseer's cast guide on the fire dragons. They are now within 6. They're going to be able to do some damage. A couple of these guys had to shift to be able to see the vehicle. Fire prism turned up. It is within 60. So I'll probably be using my last command point here. Starting with these guys, the Mechanicus dice are for the ones that's moved. They need 4s to hit. Sorry, not 4s. The Mechanicus needs 4s. 3s normally. Right, so that would be 2 misses. So again, this will be 40 shots so far with these 2 units. Can I get any 6s to wound? Yay. Oh, that's 1. Yay! And then 1 save serve of 2 up.
No. 4 up.
2 up for your armour. Yeah, I'm going to change it. Nope, no, saved it. Rinse repeat, another 5 guys over that side doing the same thing. 4 hits. Do I get my 6s? Cock the dice. No. So still barely any 6s from my rangers, which is what they've been brought for. I'll be completely honest. Right, Farseer. Right, so I've gone with the Farseer. He didn't do anything. This unit's fired at Shuriken. Didn't do anything. Bright Lancer's coming in. I got 1 hit. No wound. So far, I'm now putting damage into him. I've only done 2 damage in the shooting phase from the psychic phase from the Farseer. I've not done anything else, and I've completely forgot to move them. Damn it. Oh well. Right. Shuriken Cannon and a twin Bright Lance from that. 2 Bright Lances. Both have hit. 1 has wounded. It's a -4. You're going to need your 5 up invuln, sir. No, it's D6 damage. It's 4. It's a decent one.
Takes me down to 8.
Takes you down to 8. You're back at 8. Fire dragons. Guys within, they're all within 6 inches, so I'm not rolling a separate dice for the X sharp. 3s to hit with rerolls. All hit. 4s to wound, re-rolling the 1s. That's 3 wounds. This could be it because it's -4. It's a melter gun. Or we call them fusion guns in the Eldar.
4 of them.
3 of them, sir.
3 of them. 5 ups. All go through.
Oh dear. Bear with me. So, 1 dice each. For each pick one, that's actually, yeah, pick the highest. So, pick the highest out of the red, pick the highest out of white, pick the highest out of the Mechanicus.
GG.
6, 6, and 3.
Yeah.
So, he only had 8 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
The knight is destroyed. That was the first turn of the game. No need to see if it kills anything, because the idea is to destroy it. It did survive a good 4 turns of walloping. Unfortunately, did not manage to make it till turn 7. I think maybe a bit more manoeuvring and trying to hide. Maybe coming forward and trying to hide against some of the fire prism death may have helped. Although fire prisms didn't really do much. I think it was these guys here.
It was your Banshees and your...
Yeah, Banshees fire dragons did quite a lot once they got in there, to be honest. Maybe putting all the plasma into the fire dragons instead of putting it into the Banshees. Yeah. But we live and learn. The first game of the campaign have been done. You'll be able to find the PDF as long as there's no errors with it. That's be found when I've done it. On my website, rootstem.co.uk/PDF. I don't know if there's an S on the end, but if you put PDF and it's not there and you put PDFs, then it will be there. So you'll be able to download that campaign to play yourself at home, or of course continue playing it along with us if you want. If you do play games, send them to me. If you've had a go and you do a battle report, I'll share it, you know, on my social media feeds. Just so we can actually get people playing these games. You don't have to be the same races, it can be whatever races you want. I have tried to include as much as I possibly can in there. The majority of the Eldar have been painted by me. Some of them are quite old, so please ignore some of the colour schemes. But some of the newer ones, like this lad here, and these bikes here, and him there, and the warlock, you know, the Farseer there, they've all been painted recently by myself. Before the age, you know, actually, I'm saying recently, still before the age of contrast paint. Yeah. Which I really wish I did have when I was younger. Right, thanks very much for watching, guys. Next campaign game will be coming up soon. We'll be going on holiday soon. Well, is it work or holiday you've got? Sorry, it's work. So we'll try and get as many games as we can in before he buggers off. And then, of course, so it'll not be every week, but it will be sporadic, and you will be able to keep up with it because it'll have a different intro. Yay! Right, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.